Ever since I've been vegetarian, I've looked to PETA for advice, you know, and like how to be vegan.
Yeah, I feel like PETA's great at not preaching to the choir and making an effort to really go out and talk to people.
When I was in high school, I decided that I was going to be vegetarian. I was a vegetarian maybe for like 6 to 8 months, and then I just went vegan. I started thinking about like, well, I'm not eating meat because I don't believe in factory farming, and you know, I don't want to harm animals. I'm like, so I'm eating cheese. It doesn't really make any sense. I should go for the whole thing.
I remember that kind of clear understanding. Like, wait, you know, the animal equals the meat. You know, the supermarket, and there's that whole kind of putting that triangle together. Like, a live animal lives, and then there's a piece of meat wrapped in styrofoam with plastic over it. That's not the same as that. And then you kind of like, Mom, did you know that's that? There's no there's no explanation. That is that, right? Okay. And then I was just like, cool. Like that was it. That was the walkway. I just knowing that it was wrapped in plastic and sitting in styrofoam and had blood dripping down. I was like,
I'm not gonna animal.
Because meat is filthy and bloody.
I mean, I was vegetarian, and none of my friends were even vegetarian. And I just sort of, you know, I think Ed, and like Ian Mackay, my threat, like we'd start reading little things, and you'd be like, oh, cool, they're vegetarian too, cool, because I was thinking I should be vegetarian. That's awesome. So when you see something like that, you're like, all right, you know what, I can do it. Yeah,
that'd
awesome.
Be great.
I remember hearing a song by Propaganda, and you know the line, but it's like, meat is still murder, dairy is still rape. Must have been in like 10th grade or something. It was just like, hold on, I know meat is murder, I don't eat meat, but rape, dairy. And it just sort of clicked, and I was like, fuck, what, that's totally, I shouldn't eat meat. Ed Templeton, he's one of the main reasons that both of us went vegan. We didn't even know each other, but we were both into skateboarding and music, so we'd read in interviews, you know, he's like, oh, I'm vegan. As kids, we're just like, whoa, it's fucking awesome. And he was both our favorite skateboarders, so it's cool. Now we've gotten to work with him. You know, he's taking photos of us, and we actually we're collaborating on a shoe with him. He designed a shoe. We're doing colors on it and like doing no-age stuff on it. When you first start learning about being vegan and stuff, it makes you take your control of your eating and your life. It makes you really like think about everything. It's like, well, why am I going to put this in my body? I should read what it is. I should know what it is.
Yeah, you kind of wonder how it's going to affect your life. Like, what's going to happen? Am I going to disappear? Am I going to die?
Yeah.
Because your parents or your friends or no one really can answer any questions about it. So I think that's why PETA can be a great resource if you have questions about, I want to play music I like, or I want to be involved in art that I actually like. And so I think standing up and saying what you like is important to do in all aspects of your life, of questioning things and pushing for things you believe in.
That's why we love doing interviews like this and talking. If anyone, we've gotten emails from people who've been like, I read this thing, you guys are vegan, I'm vegan now. And we're like, yeah.
And I know that feeling of like, rethink what you're doing.